I don't even know how to start this vlog. Hi. I know I haven't vlogged in a couple of weeks. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I've been really busy, you know, and it's been hot. It's too hot to vlog. You know, this plane going over. There's just been so much stuff going on since the holiday to Italy. There's been, you know, loads of things, and I just haven't found time to slot vlogging into my schedule. Working on books, working on music, working on stage shows, working on a film, working on I've got a lot going on right now. And of course, number one priority is the kids and the family. So vlogging it's just way down on the pecking order. Not that I don't want to sit and talk to you guys. I do, I enjoy this. I enjoy this us time. Where I sit in a room on my own and talk to a camera. I do genuinely enjoy vlogging, but the problem is, the bit of vlogging that I enjoy is when I can be a bit more creative with it, rather than just sit and chat to a camera. And that's time consuming. I actually made 2 vlogs that I didn't put up. Here's the proof. I even did like a creative pancake Dear Carrie intro. So basically, the long and the short of it is, I'm sorry I haven't been vlogging, but I'm here now, and that's what matters. And actually, this is the first time I'm vlogging in my new music room. This is my new room. I've actually been spending a lot of time in here lately, doing some writing. It's been really enjoyable. It's a bit of a worry when you get a new, like, creative space. You can't say anything about, like, a creative room or a writing room without sounding pretentious, so I'm sorry, but that just is what this room is. It's where I come to do creative stuff or have a nap on the floor. It's a creative room / nap room. Wait there. I got sent all these letters today. All from the same school. To all these kids who wrote me letters. Thank you so much. Basically, these kids have all invited me down to open their, to cut the ribbon on their new school building, which is very kind of you. I thank you very much. Your letter's fantastic, but not one of you guys wrote the date that you want me to come down in your letters. I mean, that's a vital fact there, guys. I need to know what day to come down. So I'll reply soon, but if any of you guys watch this, or if your teacher, Mrs. Hastings, I think it's Mrs. Hastings, yeah, if you by any chance watch this, let me know the date. If I'm free, I would love to come down. I do love getting letters. It's very kind, especially from kids. That's one of the really nice things about being a children's author, is the feedback from children. You know, getting letters from, you know, from classes when they're practicing their letter writing techniques, and, you know, letters when they have to write to their favourite author or the author of their favourite book. It's amazing. That leads me on to my next subject nicely, like a swift transition. This week is a big week for me because it is publication week of my next book called There's a Monster in Your Book. It's illustrated by the fantastic Greg Abbott. Obviously, publication day or publication week, you know, that's a big deal when your book is out there. But this one is a special one because this was actually the first book I ever wrote. So I know we had Dino Poop and, you know, the whole Dino Poop series, and then the Christmasaurus. But this I actually wrote years before that. So I had the idea for this book. We're on tour. I think it was the Keep Calm and Play Louder tour, and I had the idea for this book. And this book, for those of you who don't know, it's like it's an interactive book. So your kids have to do things to the book in order to get through the story. So I'll give you an example. Oh no, there's a monster in your book. He's eating the page. Look. Let's try to get him out. Shake the book and turn the page. So then you have to shake the book and turn the page. Nice try. That knocked him over, but he's still in your book. tickle his feet and turn the page. And you have to tickle his feet. Tickle, 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 tickle. That didn't work. He's just laughing. And he's still in your book. Try blowing him away. Anyway, you get the idea. So you have to do things with the book. So when I was writing it to see if it would work, I drew really terrible drawings of a monster. Actually, I've got him somewhere. Wait. I must have him. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. I mean, I should have prepared this before I started filming. This was my original version of There's a Monster in Your Book. We went from this to this. So I get asked a lot, you know, why I don't illustrate my own books. It's because that becomes that. So when I was on tour, I made this. I quickly just scribbled this on like the hotel napkin, hotel, you know, pad, and took a picture of it. And then I wrote the book and went and got it printed up. And I tested it on Danny, Dougie and Harry, my bandmates. So this is basically my original one. Oh no, there's a monster in your book. Let's try to get him out. Shake your book and turn the page. Shake your book and turn the page. Nice try, they knocked him over, but he's still in your book. So as you can see, it's tickle his feet and turn the page. So it's pretty much, you know, there's obviously, it develops over the years. But this was the original, this was like the concept book. And then this is like the Big Daddy version. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. In my original one, he pooed. So after writing that, me and Dougie started writing, you know, some ideas down for other books, and that became The Dinosaur That Pooped. And you know, then we started that whole journey, which, you know, went on for a few years, and that led into the Christmasaurus, and then the Creakers, and lots of other stuff. And you know, Monster just kind of was, you know, even though it was the first one, he just kind of was waiting patiently. And so now, this week, finally, whatever that is, 6 years later, maybe, he's finally being released. So it's a big week for me. The first book I ever wrote is being released on Thursday. Thank you very much to everyone who's pre-ordered it. That's amazing. And all the support I get for my books is genuinely, it means so much to me. I'm not doing signings specifically for this book yet. I will be doing signings later in the year, around when the Creakers comes out, which you can come and get There's a Monster in Your Book signed also, so it's like a double signing. There are some signed ones that you can get. I don't know if the links are up yet to order those. So I just wanted to share that with you, because it's a big week for me, and I'm very excited about it. Because this is kind of where it all began. This is where my, the journey of becoming a children's author started with this book. Actually, it started with this book and became this book. So I hope you, and more importantly, your kids, enjoy it. Right, that's it from me. I'm going. I've got stuff to do. I'm sorry I've been so inconsistent with vlogging. I will try my best to do better. I promise. Hope you're all well. Look after yourselves, and I will speak to you, I don't know, whenever, next year. Bye!